I, like many Mass Effect fans, have been desperate for the tiniest crumbs of anything Mass Effect. And like all fans, we usually know that means waiting until N7 Day. But this year, Christmas came early, and we got a new story in the Mass Effect world. And not only that, but Meer has reprised his role as Commander Shepard for the trailer of Mass Effect Priority HAGALAZ.
Admiral Hackett has a mission for us. Cerberus has outfitted a research cruiser to avoid our raids. It suffered a massive systems failure while hiding in the atmosphere over HAGALAZ. The cruiser's crashed on the planet. Normandy is the closest ship. There's a deadly storm coming and we don't have much time. Let's get down there and find out what Cerberus is hiding. Several refugee ships have also gone off the grid. We think Cerberus might have them. Our orders are, keep the research data out of Cerberus's hands, retrieve it if possible, and rescue any captives we find along the way. They are Garrus, Tali, Rex. You're with me. We don't know what we're gonna find down there. Let's get it done. Mass Effect, the board game. Priority HAGALAZ. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite board game on the Citadel.
I've partnered with Modiphius to bring you everything you need to know for Commander Shepard's next mission. Mass Effect Priority HAGALAZ takes place during the events of Mass Effect 3 in the year 2186. The game begins with Admiral Hackett sending you on a mission to take down another Cerberus base, one that has been hiding in the storm above HAGALAZ. After their cruiser suffered a massive systems failure, they crashed on the planet, and it's your job to stop them. The crash site is located on the night side of the planet, where the storm is the strongest, and the Normandy is the only ship in range. So Shepard and crew are sent to stop Cerberus from sending their research off-planet, and to stop any further research. Shepard's orders are to keep the data out of Cerberus's hands and retrieve it for the Alliance. If necessary, destroy the research before Cerberus gets their hands on it. Shepard is also tasked with freeing any prisoners and fortifying the ship while Shepard waits for the fleet to arrive. This is Shepard's mission. Through the gameplay itself, you can make several different narrative choices with multiple outcomes. And there's also a Paragon and Renegade system. The game does a good job of replicating the game's narrative design, but in tabletop form. There are 3 main missions and 2 optional loyalty missions that take around 45 minutes each. During each game, you'll use 4 squad mates, letting you choose between Shepard, Liara, Garrus, Tali, and Rex. And you can change your squad mates depending on your preferences. Garrus, Liara, Tali, and Rex work alongside Shepard to get the job done. And there's some really cute and honestly really detailed minis of them, and both Shepards for you to choose from. The minis are small but surprisingly detailed. You can also play as the other characters and not just Shepard. The squadmate abilities also match their in-game abilities, with Tali having access to Chatika, Liara using her biotics, Garrus with his calibrations and aim, Rex with his Krogan blood rage, and Shepard has access to biotics, tech, and their gun. Shepard's abilities include Warp, Biotic, Charge, Incinerate, and Barrier. You can also disable a turret or unlock doors with the hack ability, just like you would in-game. Through EDI, you learn you have 3 objectives. Steal Cerberus's data by reaching the data core, overload the reactors which will destroy the ship and research, or protect the prisoners and lose the research. You only have time to reach 1 before the storm arrives. Throughout each mission, you will face Cerberus or the Reapers. And alongside this, there are additional challenges like locked doors, mines, and turrets. So there is replayability based on what you choose to do and in what order. You and your squad mates can also be downed, and the game gives you prompts for that. There is a hefty rulebook that will guide you through your mission as you race against time to complete your orders. The game itself comes with the rulebook, mission book, narrative book, hazard cards, various tokens, tracking cubes, campaign map boards, squad mate sheets, dice, a bag for your tokens, a pen, and the 6 squad mate minis. Everything is designed with the Mass Effect aesthetics, even down to the plastic covering. There's also a QR code that you can scan to track your mission progress through the Mass Effect Priority HAGALAZ campaign tracker. There's really beautiful art throughout the cover and the books inside. Like I said, I'm always desperate for any Mass Effect crumbs, and all the new artwork of Shepard and the companions were really beautiful. Not only do the characters look beautiful, but they're also really fun to play and felt in character to their iconic personalities. This is a great game within an amazing world, and honestly, I'm surprised one didn't already exist. Eric Lang and Calvin Wong did a really good job designing the game to make it feel like it reflects how the actual game plays. So if you're wanting to experience a new way to play Mass Effect, I definitely recommend this board game, and you can pre-order it now. The game will be launching in October, so it's a perfect game to play right before Dragon Age Veilguard comes out. I sat down this weekend and played the game myself, and to be totally honest, it was a bit overwhelming as someone who doesn't play a lot of tabletop games, but it wasn't hard to understand. There's just a lot of components to the game. People who have played a lot of tabletop RPGs or board games in general will probably be a lot more comfortable with the game. I did eventually figure stuff out, and you can play the game solo like I tried to, though I think I'd have more fun with other players. I'll be sitting down this weekend to start a new campaign, and I will be having some Mass Effect music in the background. And I won't be soloing it this time, so I think I'm gonna have more fun with other people. I also just want to say that I love these types of collaborations. Mass Effect is such a unique and interesting world with so many possibilities. And I hope after this and the Destiny collaboration from last year, we see more of this moving forward. Let me know your thoughts about this new Mass Effect board game, and what other new Mass Effect collaborations you'd like to see in the future. And for today's Creator Spotlight, I want to showcase Lady Toxie. She's an amazing content creator and cosplayer. She's done some really good Mass Effect cosplay, so if you want to know her thoughts on the board game and see her cosplay, and hear her thoughts, definitely go check out her channel, which I will link below. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my channel members and my patrons. Thank you so much, and see you next time.